Hey, good morning, Fox 26 viewers. Michael Ikaihifo here. We just went live on Great Day with David Archuleta, you guys. Incredible man here. He's having a concert tonight at 8 p.m. at the Tower Theater here in Fresno. You don't want to miss out. Here is the man of the hour, David Archuleta. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm happy to be here.
All right, so David, he's on his tour right now. Tell me about your tour and how it's been so far, and now you're in Fresno. Are you ready to go for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we're about like midway into the tour now, and it's been a lot of fun. We've gotten good feedback, so it seems like people have been enjoying it, and we hope people in Fresno will enjoy tonight as well. So please come.
So you have lots of fans in Fresno and throughout the Central Valley. Lots of people love you and your music. You became a star when you were 16 years old on American Idol. From then until now, have you been able to, I guess, handle all of that and still stay grounded?
Stay grounded, man. I guess my parents just did a good job reminding me about what matters, and they would always say, like, you know, as everything got crazier and crazier, it's so easy to lose yourself in all the craziness and all the people knowing you and stuff. But they just say, hey, remember, you know, why did you love doing this in the first place? And you know, what is the purpose? Like, what can you do with music? And it's like, you can show everyone how awesome you are, or you can help people feel good and feel happy or feel peace, or like just get some clarity. So I'm like, you know, I want to do that. I want to help lift people and let them know, like, hey, if you're feeling down, hey, it's gonna be okay. Here, listen to this song, and we'll have a good time, and maybe you'll get something out of it too. Like, that'll help you out. That's my goal. So. And
it's true. You guys, you know, something about it is I love a lot of your songs. You have your album that came out, and then you also have things that you're currently working on. Tell me what people can expect if they come out tonight. What do you want them to feel when they leave?
My goal is that people have fun. I want them to just feel like it's like a little spa treatment. Like, hey, let's, you know, whatever, work or school, whatever, family stuff going on, just come and enjoy the music and have a fun time. I have some of my old music along with some of my new music from Postcards in the Sky, as well as some covers. And I also have a new song I've been sharing that I haven't released yet, so love to see what y'all think, and it'll be released later this year. So
incredible.
Yeah, and I want people to leave feeling just lifted. Like, I want people to be able to say, you know what, that was really fun, I had a good time, but I also feel like I feel lifted. I feel like I have a little more motivation to keep moving forward. So that's my goal.
You guys, feeling lifted, I mean, who doesn't want that? Let me tell you. All right, so the concert is tonight at 8 p.m. here at the Tower Theater. You guys, go to our website at KMPH.com for more information. One of the cool things about David is he's actually from Utah. He served his mission in Chile, so we come from kind of the same church, which is pretty cool. Tell me about that, coming from Utah, and how that's helped you get to where you are now, because you told me that's kind of what kind of changed your direction in music, was that experience.
Oh, yeah. So, well, I went on American Idol in 2008, so it's been 11 years.
Wow.
It's crazy, but and then I did touring. I got signed to a record label, and I started, you know, releasing music, and had a fan base and stuff for a couple years. And I guess I talk a little bit about it in the show too. Just sometimes you can get so bombarded with like voices and people saying, this is what'll make you happy. No, this will make you happy, and if you just be a little more edgy and like a little more hip, like you'll get more famous and more people like you, and you'll be happier. I'm like, okay, and so I was trying, but then suddenly it's like, oh, I feel something a little missing, like, I'm not sure what, and I saw like a lot of other people in my same place, like in the music and stuff, were feeling the same way. It's like, something's always kind of missing, and like, oh, so I think when I took a break and became a missionary in Chile for 2 years in 2012, and I felt like I found that joy, and it was in simplicity, and it was like, it wasn't about like how many people knew who I was. It wasn't about how famous or cool I was. It was about simply learning how to love other people, right. And just being like nurturing myself with my relationship with God, and bringing other people to Him was really amazing. Bringing them to Christ was just like, oh my gosh, like, wow, this is like, I don't want to let this go. So,
and that's why you hope people can feel lifted when they leave, because that's kind of what you've kind of, I guess, became a part of. That kind of became a part of you, and that's what you kind of portrayed in your concert, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a lot of the music that I wrote on this Postcards in the Sky album was about like this new perspective that I gained going from the spotlight to away from the spotlight for 2 years, and everyone was like, this kid's crazy, what an idiot, like, what are you doing? You work so hard to be where you are. I'm like, I know, I don't know what I'm doing, but my parents always said, you know what, follow that still small voice that it'll lead you. And my parents were even confused. They're like, wait a second. And like, they were like, you know, they grew up, I mean, they raised me in my beliefs, and they're like, wait a second, what are you doing? Like, you work so hard to be where you are. Don't you think you can do more good where you are? I'm like, maybe, I don't know, but I'm just following what you guys taught me to follow, and I don't, it doesn't always make sense at first. And sometimes you're like, what? This doesn't make sense, but it totally makes sense now. I see the big picture. I feel like we all have a bigger picture. So like, hey, if sometimes things don't make sense that are going on in your life, or you feel that still small voice inside of you say, you know what, I need to do this and I don't understand why. I just say, you know what, trust in that, because that same still small voice told me to go audition for a reality TV show when I was 16 years old, and that didn't make any sense either. I'm like, what? This doesn't make any sense, but you know what? I'm going to trust it. I was scared because I was like, oh my gosh, but I just got my first job working at a park. I don't want to lose my job. But you know what? It worked out. It worked out in the end. So, hey, follow that still small voice, and you know, there's a plan for you. There's a plan for each of us.
So. And if you don't just come out to listen to us singing, just listen to him talk, because that's good enough. Let me tell you, I'm learning so much from this guy. He's a finalist on American Idol. He did it when he was 16 years old, and now he's touring around the entire country. Fresno's his stop that he's doing today. All right, so a couple of viewers want to get a test of what they'll see tonight. Is there any a few music tests you'll give him?
You gotta sing with me. I heard you're a singer.
See, David, it's your concert tonight, so I don't want to, take your fans. I'm just joking. Trust me.
Symphony. Wait, didn't you say? What?
Yeah. We just won't embarrass myself over here.
And pretty soon you'll start to figure. Well, I'm waiting for you to join me here.
All right. So, how about you do something and then I have to mimic it, but keep it pretty simple, okay?
Oh, shoot.
Well, Tongans, we're a little too much,
Oh, that's what's so good. Like, Tongans sing with their heart. They're like, yeah. I don't know.
All right, give me something. You do a line and I'll repeat after it.
Man, what I mean,
don't be too good, David, please.
I don't know. I mean, Glorious is pretty simple.
Okay.
So, there are times when you might feel aimless.
You might feel aimless.
And can't see the places.
And what's the next line?
Where you belong.
Yeah, that one right there. All right, let's do the chorus. 'Cause I feel like I don't know this.
Like a symphony.
Just keep listening.
And pretty soon you'll start
to follow your heart. I guess that's what it is.
Everyone plays a piece, and there are melodies.
And there are melodies.
Mm-hmm.
It's glorious. Oh, it's one of us.
It's glorious. There you
right there. See, I just embarrassed myself for everyone on Facebook. And the cool part about it is we used to do my a cappella group in college. We sang that song. So, and I haven't done it in like 3 years. So you probably listened to me. All right. So let's give our viewers their own. Give us like a little 10-second of what they can experience tonight. You want to give us something?
Well,
like a little musical note.
Oh, well, hey, I gave a little bit, so you have to come to the show to sing it. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, but you got a special treat, like Michael and me singing a duet here. Like,
that was fun.
I can't remember what it's singing with a duet with a news anchor before.
And you just got to do the dab. You end it right there. All right, so the concert's tonight at 8 p.m. Oh, man, this is my guy right here. All right, so the concert's tonight at 8 p.m., the Tower Theater. You guys, trust me, it's a solo act. David Archuleta will be there. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets. Go to KMPH.com. Click on the Great Day tab and go to Michael in the Mix. But for right now, we will let you guys get back to your day. And let me tell you, you don't want to miss this guy. He's incredible both inside and out. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, Michael.
No problem.
Okay, awesome.
David, it was fun.